Hello, in this video I want to talk about boundaries and ask the question, do they really work with a narcissist? Hello, my name's Elizabeth Goddard from Revive Your Soul, and on this channel I talk about healing from emotional abuse, breaking free from those invisible chains that keep you trapped in a relationship, the trauma bonds that keep you trapped in that emotional loop. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're returning, welcome back and thank you. I'd just like to say thank you so much to all my new subscribers over the last few weeks. It's amazing, thank you so much. In this video, I want to talk about boundaries and ask the question, do they really work with an emotional abuser? The definition of a boundary is a line that marks an area, a dividing line. We understand the boundary that surrounds a property to mark the area. Personal boundaries are the same. They are the limits we create to keep us safe, the way we allow other people to behave towards us. The emotional abuser understands your boundaries, and during the idealization stage, they very slowly broke them down. They started pushing against them to see how far they could go and what they could get away with. To the abuser, they are a challenge, and by breaking them down, they are asserting their dominance, their power, and the control they have over you. Your role in the relationship was to make them feel better and to provide the attention that they craved. And by destroying your boundaries, you became one of their enablers. They blur boundaries with the sole focus of breaking your self-esteem. So, do boundaries actually work with the emotional abuser? And can you enforce them? You may have told them that you weren't happy about their behaviour and they apologised, but they continued doing it. You might have caught them cheating and they told you they were sorry. And during this stage, right at the beginning of the relationship, they are idealizing you, getting you addicted to the hormones that eventually keep you trapped in the relationship. And it is done so subtly that you don't realize it's happening. No means no, it doesn't mean maybe. Every relationship needs boundaries, and the way you enforce them is important. But do they work with a more emotionally abusive person? Have you ever heard the saying, never wrestle with a pig, you're going to get dirty, and they like it? I think it was Bernard Shaw. The only way to win is to disconnect from them. Otherwise, you will always get beaten up by them emotionally, or even more emotionally than you already are. You would not get into a boxing ring or start to run a marathon without training for it. Now, I've come to the conclusion that boundaries do not work. There is nothing you can say to change them. They are not all of a sudden going to get the feelings of regret or guilt for their actions. And if they say they do, the words are used to manipulate you, to take you to a safe space where you believe they're willing to change. The only boundary is no contact. They don't work with narcissists or emotional abusers. You are an object and they own you. And they will pick you up and put you down when it suits them, or when they need the type of attention that you can provide. The only boundary they might observe is one created by the authorities. Boundaries are designed to keep things safe. So going back to the definition of a boundary being the area around your home, you are laying out a message that this is my area and I take care of everything inside here. I am responsible for the garden, for the garage, for the house, for the roof. So for you, the boundary is your physical body. The rules and limits we set are for ourselves, the things that are personally important to us. This is not about the control, it's about protection. The abuser feels they are entitled to know your feelings and your emotions. And this entitlement runs through every area of their life. And one of the favourite analogies I heard was about flea repellent for animals. This isn't about killing off the emotional abuser or killing off the narcissist. It's about keeping them away. You use flea repellent to keep fleas away from your pet. It doesn't kill the fleas. And this is the same with the emotional abuser. It's about repelling them, keeping them away so you can continue with your healing and continue creating and living the life you're destined to have. The only boundary that I found to work is no contact. I hope you found this video helpful. I do appreciate that in some instances no contact is very difficult. but there are ways you can limit it. If you have to use the grey rock technique, that you can limit it even further. If you'd like to find out more about working with me on a one-to-one basis, you can contact me via my website, reviveyoursoul.co.uk, or you can send me an email, info@reviveyoursoul.co.uk. I'm going to put some links to resources in the description box below, and I'm also going to put the links to both my books, Finding Lily and The A to Z of Emotional Abuse. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel, and I'm sending you loads and loads and loads of love.